Good day, welcome. Today I'm going to go through the video of the scooter with you from the start to the end, what it looked like when it arrived, what it looks like today, and I want to herewith call the project finished. There's still a little bit, few little things that I need to do, but for the most part the bike's done. I'm very happy with it. It rides nice, smooth and quiet, just the way I like it. It's very, very nice to ride. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. So I just want to quickly give you a brief overview of the bike. I bought this bike in 2006. I rode the bike. It was my daily commuter. I rode it to work and back for a couple of years. End of 2010, I sold the bike to a colleague of mine. He never really rode it at all. I think he rode it up and down the street where he lives. If my calculations are correct, he did not even do 100 kilometers in total with the bike for the 15 years that he had the bike. So I gave the bike to him in 2010. In 2018, he said to me, listen, can you please collect the bike? Just fix it up, get it running again, because it's not running. It's been standing in the garage. So I collected the bike. I brought it home. There was quite a few things that I did on the bike, worked on it extensively, fixed a whole lot of electrical gremlins and things, got the bike running. It ran great, took the bike back to him. Then during 2024, start of 2025, my brother Casper started playing with 125 scooters. And he started playing with the frames and things. And I thought, geez, that looks interesting. We had a crash in April and we both had back injuries. So we were out of action for a while. So yeah, nearing the end of last year, I thought to myself, you know what, I want to start looking at the scooter. I want to also attempt a project like that. It looks like fun and it looks like something that I'll enjoy. So started looking at scooters, but they were all just too expensive for what you get. I've been looking and looking, and then I realized, but hold on, this bike, it's still in my name. It's still registered. It's still licensed because I kept on renewing the license for the guy. Happy with that. I phoned the colleague up and I said, listen, man, I really want my bike back. So we discussed the matter and we came up with some terms, and I purchased the bike back from him. Happy to do so, brought the bike home. The bike was in a sad and sorry state. All the plastics were broken. Now, this was cheap plastic 20 years ago. You can imagine how brittle it became over 20 years. It's low quality, cheap plastics. They don't last. Especially they don't last more than 20 years. So all the fitting brackets and everything was completely broken off, and it's just a disaster. I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to rip everything off. There's nothing left worth saving, so let's rip it all off and start afresh. So we've done that, and then we needed to make a plan with getting the bike in such a state that it's roadworthy. I need lights and indicators and things on it. So we managed to make a plan for that. And then we started planning for the frame. We need to make footrests for it. A whole host of things needs to be done on the frame, because remember now that the wiring was between the frame and the plastics on the outside. Now there's no more plastic. So all the wiring, everything that you see needs to now be moved inboard. So there was a whole lot of planning and modification done to the bike, to the frame, in order to get that done. It took some time, but we're done with it. So let's do some snippets and some pictures. Go from the start when it arrived, and then we'll go through that footage with you. This bike belonged to me 15 years ago. I sold it to a colleague, and he never took it off my name. So the bike is still registered. I kept on taking out the licenses, so it's on my name. I don't have to worry about any of that. But as you can see, it is in a dire need of some serious attention. I am going to completely transform this bike. So keep an eye on the channel to see what happens next. All right, let's see if it starts. Sure, 100%. Okay, coming to the nose of the bike. As you can see in this photo, the right shock puked out all its fork oil all over the place. And that was a mission to get that off. And also you can see here that I have cut up this entire guard in front. I'm just going to take you back to that photo once again, just to show you what it looked like, and then you'll understand why. What's nice about this, my God, is if you look how far it comes down, it prevents any spray from the road into your face. So that's nice. Okay, that's that for now there. I'm going to see and maybe possibly keep this whole foot bar, because you can place your foot anywhere on it and it's nice and comfortable. I want to put flip down foot pegs here and also here for the rear, because now and then my son goes on a ride with me. So yeah, I had to immediately replace the rear tire. The previous one disintegrated while I was riding it. Luckily, I was riding it very slowly. I had to move this lock because it used to be here on a plastic that doesn't exist anymore. As you can see, this taillight, guys, this taillight's not going to work. It's hideously terrible. But this allows me to ride the bike as it is until I had time to make all my plans, do all the modifications on the wiring that I want to do just before I do tear down for the final time. When I repaint and reassemble, that light is coming off. These are all coming off. I want to use these two as spotlights. It's going to have a new light of some sort. I'm not sure yet. So this whole thing is going to come off. I have to keep it for now because it houses the switches. As you can see, the switches are integrated into the plastics. So I'm going to have to get new switches, which is fine. I'll do that. I have had a look at the handlebar underneath. It looks like pretty much a standard one with some additions to it, which are also going to get cut off. Then I decided to put back the plastic in order for me to retain my storage capacity. Let me show you there. So as you can see, I just washed the bike and it always used to get some water in, but I scrubbed the seat severely. So yeah. As you can see, it has a nice storage area there. It has a lot of space. The plan is here to take all this wiring down here and flip it and put it in here. Then I will make a cover for here where all the electronics will live under, and then all those electronics will no longer be there. It will be out of sight, which will suit me very, very nicely. I'll have to make a plan here, cut this thing off. This thing is in the way when my son is riding with me. But guys, that all will take shape as we go. This is not a long-term project, but it's not a short-term, as in a few weeks term project either. So it will be finished during the next couple of months. I put on new grips as well. Yeah, we've done the forks with new fork oil. Turns out the reason for all the puking was massive, massive dirt inside the fork seats, which I've cleaned out over and over again. I've also put in fresh new oil. That's done. The pads are good. They are still basically new. I did bleed the brake fluid, which is what caused all this. Just shows you the bad quality of these plastics. This fluid was not even on here for 10 minutes, and then I rinsed it off, and this is what remained. But as I said, this is going to come off anyway. But I've replaced and replenished all the brake fluid in there. New tire at the back. I've opened up the drive shaft here. I've opened up there. I've cleaned everything there. I replaced the transmission fluid with fresh transmission fluid. So that's all been done. So yeah, guys, this is just a short video just to show you the progress so far. As you can see, I have labeled all the wiring underneath here. It's exactly the same story. I put labels in exactly which indicators, which switches, which, because remember now, the wiring for these switches are all separate. Every switch has its own little pluggy. When I go to new switches, it's going to have one male and female plug for everything per switch. So I need to know what is what and what is going where. The coolant system is still 100%. It starts easily. It hasn't been started today yet, so let's see quickly. That's it. Runs. Guys, we are getting rid of this light that used to sit here like that, but we are also getting rid of this entire piece that sat down here like that. That's going away. Good riddance. I'm so glad it's gone. And then this is the new light that we will be installing, and that will sit there. And it's going to have a new number plate down here, and the number plate's going to sit here. So down here, it'll be open like it is now. Okay, guys, I just want to give a quick and a brief overview about what's going on so far with the scooter. All right, so as you know, we have worked extensively on the wiring. We've already pre-wired the speedometer that's still coming. There's a lot of things that went down with the electricity of the bike. We did a lot of work. We have replaced these rubber boots. I have installed a new braided hose for the front. The hose was severely perished and dry rotted. So what we have coming is new rollers for the variator. I believe these are already flat. The bike shutters when it pulls away, so that needs to be taken care of, as well as a new drive belt. Then on the radiator we have a noisy fan, so a new fan is incoming. The thermal switch I have bypassed years ago and made the fan to run permanently. I have purchased a new thermal switch. It's here already. It's a 75 degrees Celsius, so it's very low. So the fan will kick in early, which is how I like it. Then on the front of the bike,
all this needs to come off. I need to make a bracket for the speedometer that's coming. This is going to be heavily modified for the fairing and the headlight that's going to be mounted here. It's late afternoon workshop vibes going on here at the Certified Jordan's workshop. So let me show you what we've got going on. Here is the scooter frame, is nearing primer. It has gone a lot of extensive modification, extra lugs added, other lugs cut off, the stand was modified, the main stand was modified, many things was changed on it. It had some drift nuts installed everywhere, so that's done. Over here I have the tank and the front fender that I still need to sand for primer. Here I'm busy sanding the two forks for the DT. The frame and the swing arm is still to be sanded down and prepped for primer. Over here I have the two wheels ready for paint, for its first coat of paint. The forks, caliper and carrier hanger. I have the handlebar somewhere as well. Let me show you this. Over here I have the engine and it's painted and it's looking beautiful. So viewers, here's the bike. You'll see here and there's a few things that I still need to touch on, but for the most part the bike is done. As you can see, we've painted the bike in Subaru W23 Pacific Blue. I think it came out brilliantly. Extensive work was done on the frame. We have removed many lugs and fittings that held plastics on it. We've added quite a few riv nuts to hold new things. We welded on it to hold the foot pegs. Yeah, there was quite a significant number of changes on the frame itself. We smoothed it all out. There's a few things that I still feel like I would like to change, but for the most part, I'm very happy with what it looks like. The main stand there, you'll see the bolts holding it in is loose, and that is because I've made the main stand in such a way that I can quickly just hand tighten it and use it and take it off when I don't need it. I'm not riding the bike with the main stand on. The reason is it's so wide that you basically cannot lean at all with this bike with the main stand on it. So after years and years and years of contemplating, I've decided to just remove the main stand, and it makes an enormous difference. Went for the gold with the blue. The engine, we painted this color. Bronzy metallic color. The bike's not very clean. I did wash it, but I rode it again afterwards. We made these floor plates for it, and we decided to call it Royal Intent. And the reason therefore is quite simply, it's not a Honda, it's not a Yamaha, it's not a Kawasaki. I'm definitely not going to put Jonway stickers on it, so I decided to rename it into something that I like, and I came up with that name.
And the meaning of royal intent is quite simply royal, referring to the hue of the blue that it is, and intent, because everything that you see here was made in that way intentionally. Like, for example, this cover plate that it never had. These foot pegs that we've installed here. As you saw, I've made a vast modification to the front mudguard. There's a GoPro mount on it as well. Let's go to the top. It's the digital dash. I've had many parts plated, that as well as that. Many of the bolts and nuts were plated as well. Carburetor fittings. There's a number plate light, a tail light. I'm not a huge fan of this back piece, but it had to be done that way. Otherwise, I would have had to keep it open and have nothing under the seat, and that did not work for me. I did not like the look. So yeah, here it is, guys. It's finished. I'm happy with it. I've been riding it. I've put quite a few kilometers on it already. We've just recently done that Royal Intent stickers on there. Flattened it down, put it on, and put a nice thick coat of clear over it. The spotlights works very nicely. The LED headlight, taillight, and indicators works absolutely brilliantly. There's a new horn on it. Everything that you see is functional. It's completely roadworthy, licensed, and registered. So I'm very happy with it. Guys, and with that, I cannot end this video without two things. First of all, I want to say thank you to all the viewers. If you've been following this build, thank you very much. I appreciate. And then to my twin brother, Casper, aka the Certified Jordan, I want to say thank you for not only being my brother, but for always being my help in everything I do. I really appreciate it. This build would not have been possible without you. I love you and thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your effort and all the late nights and early mornings. I really appreciate it, man. So here's a big shout out to you. Go and follow him on his channel, guys. He has awesome content. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, with that, thanks for watching. If this is the type of content that you like or enjoy, please consider subscribing to the channel. It is utterly and completely free. It won't cost you anything. And until the next one, stay safe, ride safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.